Morning guys, welcome to the latest edition of Gunner Talk. Last night, just about recovering from that. It was absolutely awesome. Hated every minute of it, but loved the end result. We'll get onto that in a bit. Let's crack on with Arsenal related business first. Big day yesterday. Sokratis in the door finally. We all knew that had happened as soon as July sprang round. Like I said with this one, I wasn't over enamoured with it at first, but the more I've looked at it and thought about it, it's a pretty sensible deal. I think he brings a lot to the party, experience-wise, quality-wise. Yeah, he had a duff season at Dortmund, but so did everybody. If you look before that, he was quality, so I think he'll do the business. The only thing that's made me a little bit cheesed off of it is the fact that this Godin's available for 20 million euros release clause. I don't know if we'd ever be able to convince him to come to our place, but that's the same money as what we've paid for Sokratis. I know I'd rather have in the door, but it's probably not realistic, so I'm happy with Sokratis, and he instantly becomes our most experienced quality defender, so it's going to be interesting, definitely. Chambers renewing his contract. I was super happy with this. I really like Callum. I think when he went to Middlesbrough, it was the making of a man sort of thing, from a boy to a man, and I think he's our best centre-back that we had before Sokratis came in the door. I still think with Mustafi he'll find his form. I don't see him going anywhere. I don't know who our first choice two is going to be, to be honest, at the centre-back. Not a clue. I've got a feeling that's it now, defensively. I just can't see what we're going to do. I know a lot of you would like to see Mustafi go. I wouldn't be upset if he left. I just think I don't know, I think we're leaving it a bit late now to do something. I know there's another month or so left, but I'm not convinced now. I think we should just roll with what we've got at the back and use the money elsewhere where we're a bit light. Yeah, I mean, probably just on experience I'd have Sokratis and Mustafi as my first choice too. That's if he gets the old Mustafi back, not last season's one. Don't want to see that anywhere near the team. And then Chambers and Mavro backing it up, with Holding as that extra spare centre-back, and then Cos when he comes back. So I think we're alright at centre-back now, and enough really where we can roll with it. Ozil, number 10. I don't really care who has what number. They can all play as number 2 for me. I'm not bothered. But I know a lot of you are dead happy with that, and it's a sort of big thing now. Is that's your main man, your main playmaker gets number 10. Mesut's now got it, so it's down to him now. He's got a full pre-season, no excuses. So yeah, he needs to get learning under Emery, and let's have the best out of him next year. Also yesterday, first day of pre-season. Yeah, seeing a few pictures. It's another one doesn't really interest me, to be honest. I'm not too fussed, but I mean, it all just comes down to what I see on the pitch for me rather than on the training pitch. But it's nice to see a few pictures. Everyone looking pretty fresh, looking ready to go, looking like they're enjoying themselves, and pretty much the entire squad's there. So I can only see good things coming from that, really, because we're getting a much more of a pre-season than a lot of the other teams. So I'm happy with that. Lichy and Xhaka coming back after yesterday, so that's 2 more to add to the mix, and Nacho, he's come back with Spain, so no excuses really on the squad front, being ready for the first few games of the season, and what big games they are as well. So that's that. Rumours, there's not a great deal going on at the minute. I think it'll be a bit quiet for us until maybe someone goes out the door. Torreira, sick of talking about him, still saying that's a done deal. And Zonzi, I've seen a bit of talk where they want 45 million euros, we've only offered 15 or something. I could maybe see a bit of ground being made in the middle. I just don't know what that'd mean then for who goes out. I'm assuming it'd mean somebody's leaving, so don't know. Jury's out on that one. I think for 20 million euros it'd be a top signing, but it's a short-term fix again rather than a long-term one, so I'd maybe forget about getting him and just roll with El Neni as a backup CDM and Ainsley as a box-to-box as backup. So I don't know, jury's out on that. James Rodriguez, you know my opinion, I don't rate the guy particularly at all. I think he's massively overrated. So I don't really care about that rumour. If we could get him in for 30 or 40 mil, fair enough. 60, 70, nah, not worth it. Gomez was another one that's cropped up yesterday. A bit the same for me. I mean, he's a bit of a utility player, but he doesn't scream quality. I don't know. It seems like we want one more body in. I'd rather see a winger come in than a centre mid, but whatever. I'll roll with Emery and the boys. So whatever on that front, and that's it pretty much, I think. World Cup yesterday, England finally winning a penalty shootout. Yeah, what a game, what a mix of emotions. Looked in control, give away switched off at the death, give away a goal, and I'm sure like most of you I thought, for fuck's sake, here we go again, usual. But we've come out on the right side for once. Great penalties, good save from Pickford. So yeah, we're through. Roll on to Sweden. People saying this is the easy side of the group. I know it's easier, but I don't think it's easy. And we're going to have to improve, I think, to beat them. I don't want to be a stick in the mud, but England haven't impressed me so far. I'm excited. I'm on the bandwagon with everybody, and I'll cheer them till I'm blue in the face. But in open play, quality-wise, we're terrible. We're not creating anything. It's like last night, just nothing. I can't remember one chance on goal that wasn't from a free kick or a corner or something, from some sort of dead ball. And in my opinion, that formation just doesn't work. It doesn't suit any of the forward players apart from Kane. It doesn't even look like it particularly suits him. Sterling he's a passenger in this formation, and I think Rashford would be the same if he swapped. So I think it needs to change to a three up front, and I'd have either Sterling and Rashford either side of Kane, or whoever, Lingard and Rashford, or Lingard and Sterling, whatever combination. Have a three up top. Big performances last night. Trippier again, local lad from Bury. He's played out of his skin. I think he's been the best right back in the tournament by a long shot. They're just getting no change out of him at all down that side last night, and in every game I've seen him in, he's giving away nothing. Stones, quality again. Don't know what's happened to him in this tournament, but he's playing like a machine. Really impressed. Love him to get the golden boot as well, but Kane's probably pipping him to that now. And Harry Maguire, or Sir Harry Maguire as it probably should now be. Massively impressed with this guy. Been absolutely brilliant. It probably cost a bit too much now, but I would love to see him turn him into a CDM. Somebody buy him and turn him into a CDM. He's got too much quality for a centre back, in my opinion. So I'd be tempted to switch him out with Dyer and play Dyer in that back line, or somebody else, and let him roll in the centre of mid with Hendo. I don't know. Ali doesn't look right at all. Dyer, he's just shit. I don't even know how he's in that squad, to be honest. Yeah, he took a ballsy penalty last night, but yeah, he's not one for me. So I think there's got to be a few changes for that next game, and if not, I think we're going to struggle and get your tin hat on again, because I think it's going to be more of the same as last night. So that's it for the minute, guys. Any questions or thoughts or whatever, get them into me, and come on you Gooners, and keep enjoying the sunshine of the World Cup. Take it easy, guys.